Hello and welcome to another fun-filled week in New Mexico. Now, we are about 8,000 feet above sea level in New Mexico, which is why we have these huge ponderosa pines around us. We're currently waiting out the remnants of a hurricane to cross Arizona before we cross over into Arizona because we're headed to go check out a new project. A friend of mine has a bus and we're on our way to help. Yo, hang on. This week's gonna be fun. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I promise.
Those skies are still pretty threatening and I'm starting to feel raindrops, but I just couldn't help myself. Guys, we are in a Rockhound's paradise. Finding some absolutely incredible things on the ground. We're in a little bit of a debate. I'm not sure if we are in the Apache National Forest or the Gila National Forest, but we're going to call it the Gila for now. We are right on that line outside of Luna, New Mexico, searching for some pretty things on the ground. And if you caught last week's video, you know that we've already had a whole lot of luck. I bet we'll have some more today. If we don't get rained out first. Look guys, a rainbow came out to play. I bet there's a pot of gold at the end of it. There we go. Some color in the sky and then some color on the ground. Awesome. Well, there's a monster. Whoa.
It's incredible how much water can sit on the top of a flat roof. Even with that much rain, coming, this ground here sucks up the moisture fairly well. Now, obviously, there's mud puddles in places. There's mud puddles because it's rock bottom underneath it. But anywhere else, the water just sifts right through. I hope I see an elk today. Today is the first day of elk season, so the woods are full of hunters. So hopefully they spook some towards camp. They'll be safe here. It's still dripping.
Oh wow, Shane. Is that what I think it is? Sunshine. We have not seen that in many, many hours. And I'm excited to see it now. Hopefully it's going to yield some really great rock hounding opportunities before the rain comes back. We're escaping the extreme flooding that is happening in Arizona, but we are definitely still getting a little bit of rain here, enough to keep us inside, but that's okay because I keep myself busy in the rain, making jewelry out of some of these rocks that we find. Guys, this is a quartz crystal from Avatar Crystal Mine in Mount Ida, Arkansas. Absolutely beautiful specimen. And a Pecos diamond up here. Beautiful orange color that we found in the Pecos Valley last week. Thought it's gonna make a really, really cool necklace for someone. Is it for you? Let me know in the comments. Let's go see what other treasures we can find.
These squirrels up here are so crazy looking to me. They're very independent too.
Surely there's something good up here, right guys? If not, it's fun to climb. Hey, look, home's still there. I always love walking up on it in the trees. You'll think we're joking when we say that we painted it yellow for it to be camouflage. Tell me it's not hiding back there. I'm still looking for rocks. Y'all, it rained for literally 36 hours, I think. The sun has finally come out to play. And Shane is getting the love hut all ready to move. I'm seeing if I can find just one more treasure before we go. It's gonna be a fun day, y'all. Oh boy, that's pretty, guys. We are making our way down this mountainside because Shane's got a new project.
Because we were way up this mountainside, Kelsey. We've been hiding from this rainstorm for days, but it appears that the hurricanes have left Arizona and we are headed to Arizona. Now we're headed to still high elevation. We're going to about 7,000 feet, so it's not going to be too much warmer there, and that's why we're headed there. Our friend Kirk has found himself in a situation where he owns a shuttle bus that needs to be converted, and he's living in a fifth wheel at that elevation. Now, seeing winter is approaching very quickly, it gets cold at this elevation. There's going to be snow. So our goal is, me and him combined are going to convert a shuttle bus as fast as we can into whatever his dream is. Now, one thing important to know about Kirk is the guy that taught me how to build cabinets inside of vans and trailers. It's the way I still do things. He's the one that taught me the importance of a Craig jig. Y'all hang on. This is gonna be fun.
It is gonna be fun, guys. And I, for one, am really excited to see what these two guys come up with together. Two very great minds thinking alike, coming up with something awesome. I am sure of it. Oh wow, guys, we are definitely back in Arizona. bit of a traffic jam as a whole herd of bighorn sheep crossed the road.
The sign said elk country. That's not an elk, right?
Those are most certainly not elk. Oh, they're so cute.
We've made it. We are relatively close to Sholo, Arizona, and there's a lot of these small off-grid settlements that are popping up out in this region, and our friend Kirk owns one. But the reason we've been invited here, outside of just seeing our friend, is this shuttle bus. And y'all, I've worked on several shuttle buses and I've seen a lot of them, and it is by far the coolest one I've seen yet. And that's a lot of the attraction to Kirk, as well as the types of windows that came in it, the type of construction. There's steel construction inside of it with fiberglass caps and a fiberglass roof. They really did it all correctly as far as I can see. And look at this door. It even has a passenger door. I'm really excited about getting my hands on this bus. We're gonna open these doors tomorrow and those, because there's a lot of goodies in there that's gotta go in there. I think we're even gonna take some out of this shuttle and put it in here as well. This one's gonna be fun and fast. It's getting cold up here, y'all.
Oh, good morning, everyone. It is an absolutely beautiful day in Arizona, and I am ready to get outside and show y'all this gorgeous little piece of heaven that our friend has carved out for himself. We are tucked away behind some juniper trees for a little bit of privacy. I have been inside finishing up some of the wire wrapping projects that I started during those many hours of rain in the Gila National Forest earlier in the week. I got all these little tiny pieces done. This is 2 Pecos diamonds from the Pecos Valley in New Mexico from last week. This is from a couple months ago in Arkansas. Beautiful clear quartz crystal point. And a very large, beautiful clear quartz crystal point here. I think I already showed you guys this one where I combined the two, a Pecos diamond and a quartz crystal. Boy, that's awesome. Today, I'm going to work on cleaning up some more of those stones that we found over the last couple of weeks and making some more beautiful jewelry. But first, let's get out of here and go see what the boys are up to.
Hello, Kelsey.
Good morning, guys. What's going on in here?
We're buying stuff.
Spending Kirk's money. Trying to make sure that Kirk has the best electrical system for the situation, because, you know, if you wire things wrong or use the wrong products, things can get melty. We're preventing meltiness, Kelsey.
Preventing meltiness is very important.
Mm-hmm. It's easy on the back, too. 300 watts of solar? I don't even know how many watts of solar. More to go. It's a bit windy up here today, for sure.
Oh.
Where's that hardware?
I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I smell some fragrance. morning, y'all. As I was telling you, this place is under development. And I think it's a real opportunity to share with you what it takes to, just buy a piece of land and get away from it all. And I've shown you these piles of rocks. Some of these are huge. And quite honestly, that could be a boulder. That could be a boulder. Any of this could, because it's just this with dirt in the middle of it is what makes the soil up here. Today, the progress continues. Because anywhere there's gravel, it's relatively safe to drive your vehicle. Like, we couldn't drive the Love Hut out over this mud because it's already been cleared of boulders. So he's using a bobcat to move this gravel around, which actually comes from here. If you go further up into the mountains, this is what the floor of the forest is. It's just lava rock. We'll get to work soon. We gotta play musical bus first. Half of this building has to go inside of that bus. This is the lights that we're gonna be mounting to the outside, which is why I'm taping off those spots there. Super easy to install. Very light grade wiring, but they're supposed to be very bright. Let's make some holes in this boat. Let's start with the test hole first. Okay, let me show you something, or one of the many reasons this is one of the better shuttle buses I've ever seen. Our roof here, where the Max Air fan has been installed, we see our fiberglass and cardboard construction. That's right, that's cardboard in there. So you have, this is a layer of fiberglass, cardboard, and then another layer of fiberglass is the outside skin. Now that rests on top of steel ribs in this bus. Generally, when you see that, the walls, the whole structure is built like that with no metal and very little wood. This one, just the roof is done that way. And the side is built out of fiberglass and wood. And then the outside is skinned with fiberglass as well. This side here is where we're going to be installing our first light. I've started doing the cutout on the outside, and I'm trying to work my way through all this wood and resin to get this light installed. Let's go outside and finish it up. Wow, look at that, man. That is some serious construction. Holy crap. Outer skin, which is the one closest to my finger here, that's over a ½ inch of fiberglass and plywood. And then in the middle there we have 1 inch of wood. So we have this whole wood beam as well as layered plywood. And then there's still a whole nother layer of resin. Look at that. Oh, this thing's awesome. As things go with bus conversion, the hardware you have is never the hardware you need. These lights need to screw into the surface of the bus. Now, we were both kind of hoping that it was thin enough that we were going to be able to actually bolt them using these that come with it. But that's just not what we have going on here. This thing is a lot sturdier than we anticipated, which is a positive, but we need screws in essence instead of bolts. I bet we get it fixed. But not today. We'll do some more tomorrow, though. Good morning, y'all. I'm back to making more holes in the bus. I was able to, of course, locate some hardware. Once Kirk got back, it was in his truck. Now this morning, I saved the front and back for a rested mind. Now, with the shape of this overhang that we have here, there is literally nowhere for me to mark and square things off of, so it kind of has to be by eyeball, which really that's the only judgment of it once it's done too. The problem is I don't really have scaffolding to span across here, so I don't have a way to stand and cut from the outside like I did the other ones. So that's an added layer of difficulty. So what we're gonna do is mark it out with this pattern I've made out of an Amazon box, and then I'll go inside and cut from inward, and then we'll replicate the same thing on the other side. It should go smoothly. Now, and check this out. The back cap on this thing, to make it as strong and as light as possible, they went with the cardboard back here. So that means all I have to do is cut out the outer skin, clear out this cardboard, and my light will inset, and all I have to do is drill one little hole inside, versus the ones on the side, it's just a big open hole all the way into the interior. This thing is just full of surprises. I wonder what else it's gonna show us today.
Guys, what are y'all doing up there?
We're posing. He didn't know. We are trying to align lots to what? What do you square these things to, Kelsey? The windshield?
The lights that are already on it.
Okay.
We're having the eyebrows redone.
Cardboard lights. I think that turned out pretty awesome. All right, I'm gonna eat a sandwich, and then we gotta get some lights in these holes. Oh wow, that sun's gone. And those lights are working hard. Some of the holes on the side of the bus have been filled with lights. Kirk's been busy cutting holes for garage access. Unfortunately, as with every bus, we have found some leaks, so we've been dealing with failure of this cardboard. Ooh. And trying to solidify these windows, because this style is a clamping style, so it actually clamps on the inside and outside. So if that cardboard has no rigidity, then each side of the fiberglass kind of squeezes in, and that's what causes these leaks. We'll get some more done tomorrow. It's getting cold.
Guys, that one may have ended a little bit abruptly. I think we forgot that it was Friday, but it's easy to lose track of time when you're having this much fun. This project is going to be a really, really cool one and a fast one. So you're gonna wanna come back next week to see all of the progress that is being made.
And while we do share a lot of video in here, there's a lot of still shots that don't quite make it onto YouTube, and there's some video actually too that makes it to Facebook and Instagram. You should check out those platforms, and while you're at it, you can go ahead and send us a message on those platforms too.
That's also a great place for you to get your hands on some of the jewelry that I've been making. I've been posting them periodically on that page for sale, so if you want to get one of those at home, reach out to us. Also, feel free to comment below and let us know if one of them speaks to you. Guys, we will see you next week with a whole lot of more progress on all of our endeavors, and we can't wait to share them with you. Peace out. Have a good one.
Bye, y'all.